Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Guiding Star. Today I will talk about the creative question number 1 for the student of class 7. Okay, so let's get started. So in the picture we can see the 4 position of the earth and sun. 4 positions of the earth are: first one from right side, December 22. Next one, 21st March. Next one, June 21st. And the last one is 23rd September. So from the picture we can gaze about the annual motion of the earth. So now I will talk about the questions. First one is, what is diurnal motion? Second one is, why does it rain heavily in Bangladesh in between June and July? Third one is, when do the smallest nights and the longest days occur at southern hemisphere? Explained with the figure. Number 4, what will be the length of the day and night on 30 December at the northern hemisphere? Answer the question showing logical grounds. So first question is, what is diurnal motion? So we already know this. There's rotation on its own axis from the west to east once in 24 hours is called the diurnal motion. Next question is, why does it rain heavily in Bangladesh in between June and July? We know this, it rains heavily in Bangladesh between June and July. But why? Because of summer monsoon wind. During this time, the sun gives light vertically for a long hours in Bangladesh. So land of Bangladesh is warmer than the Bay of Bengal. During this time, the southwest seasonal wind brings moisture, which actually causes heavy rainfall in Bangladesh during this time. Now, I will go to the next question. When do the smallest nights, very important thing here, smallest nights and longest days at southern hemisphere? Okay, from the picture it is easy to say that the shortest night and the longest day in southern hemisphere will occur on 22nd December. Why? Because a part of the southern hemisphere faces the sun on 22nd December. The sun becomes inclined to the south at the time and it gives light vertically on southern hemisphere. For this reason, the southern hemisphere experiences summer at the time. As a result, it will be the shortest night and the longest day in the southern hemisphere. So, the country which is situated in the southern hemisphere of the earth has a longer day and shorter night on 22nd December. So, from this discussion, it is clear that 22nd December is the longest day and shortest night in the southern hemisphere. Now I will go to the 4th questions. What will be the length of the day and night on 30 December? Here this is very important. 30 December at the northern hemisphere. So on 30 December, the length of the day will be the shorter and the length of the night will be the longer in the northern hemisphere. Why? On 30 December, a part of the southern hemisphere tilts toward the sun. So for this reason, the sun shines vertically over the southern hemisphere. The sun gives sunlight for a long time there. On the time, the days are longer and the nights are shorter in the southern hemisphere. But if you consider the northern hemisphere tilts away from the sun. Sunlight shines the northern part less directly on the time, so the sun gives sunlight for a less time there. On the time, the days are shorter and nights are longer in the northern hemisphere. So for this reason, we already know this, that time we experience winter season. So from this discussion, it is clear that on 30 December, length of the day will be the shorter and the night will be longer. So thank you very much. In the next video, I will try my best to clear the creative question number 2. Assalamualaikum.